Hi, it looks like I'm live. Hello again. Um, it's Yoni Ejo, and I'm an adopter. For those who've not seen me before, I'm an adopter, an adopted person, and also I've worked in social work and with adopters and foster carers for over 30 years now. Um, really hope that if you're watching live, you can just put a hi in the comments so that I know you're there. And also, if you're watching on the replay, do put a hashtag replay so I can see that you're watching. All right. Um, just to say, I've had prior to last week, I had a couple of weeks off from doing live, and I think going forward, I'm probably going to reduce the amount of times that I go live during UK school holidays. Partly because I'm sure foster carers and adopters have got a lot of other things to do over the holidays, and also just to give me a bit of downtime, and I'm sure you understand that too. And it gave me a chance to sort of think about what I wanted to do and talk to people on emails and in the group to see what sorts of things I can deliver to you that's going to be of value to you. So some of the comments that I've had is around issues like sleeping and working with social workers. So those are subjects that we'll cover in future lives. So today I wanted to talk to you about why I've got involved in the work that I'm doing here, and also an exciting initiative that I'm starting, that I'm organising, that I hope you're going to be involved in. So why did I want to work with adopters and foster carers? Well, it's something that I've been doing for a long time in my career, as I've said, but also in a personal capacity. When my partner and I got married, um, she had already had two children, and I was really new to parenting. And I felt like she knew it all, and I didn't really feel like I had a lot to contribute in some ways. Like I knew what I was doing, and I know every parent and alternative, adoptive parent feels like that, or a foster carer feels like that sometimes, definitely. Um, and while I'd been a social worker for a lot of years, I still felt like a beginner actually being a parent. And I think I deferred to Evelyn, my partner, a lot because she had that pre-existing experience as a parent. But I think what we didn't do is perhaps talk about how things would be different, what we wanted out of parenting, and how do we'd work together. And we had quite different parenting styles as well. My partner is West African, and obviously that impacts on how she was parented and how families are. And there were quite a lot of cultural differences that we had to take into account. Um, and also my childhood living with parents, with my adopted parents, who were really probably about the same age as my friends' grandparents. So we had very different experiences. We adopted together our oldest child, and we soon found that her birth mother was expecting a second child, and as a consequence, um, we had decisions to make, and I guess it was quite a challenge because we hadn't anticipated that we'd have four children together. It worked out really well, but there was a lot of discussions and challenges in the over the time. So I suppose I came to learn a bit more about myself and realised that perhaps I wasn't quite the liberal, easygoing, um, tolerant person that I saw myself as, because challenging parenting is challenging, and for parenting really does force you to um, think about things differently. And I guess what was really exciting was sort of learning together, um, how we fit together and how it would work as a couple. But I suppose all of those experiences really made me think that actually people didn't talk about those sorts of things. They didn't talk about the need to talk together, to find out how each other did things, what your aspirations were, um, what were your triggers individually and as a couple, where were the flashpoints, and where were the things that perhaps wouldn't be communicated um, so efficiently or effectively. And I didn't think, with hindsight, now my girls are teenagers, that we had as much information as I felt we should have done. And I know things have changed, things have improved since we adopted. Obviously, that was a while ago, but I also have experience of how it's done fairly recently, and I still think that there is improvement to be made. Um, so all of those reasons is why a the work that I do, the Device to Adopt, and the ambitious adopters and foster carers group is so important to me, and the LGBT group is really important to me because I think we have to talk more about um, the good bits and the bad, well, the more challenging bits. I wouldn't say bad bits. Um, and so, as I say, I think we are totally underestimated, and as a couple, we underestimated the impact that adopting would have on Evelyn's birth children. And I don't think that anyone really explained sufficiently to us how much negotiation we'd have to do around that. And as a parent, I know with hindsight I got things wrong, as sometimes we do. And I can see when I worked with carers, often there are situations where birth families, birth children struggle to adjust to the new child in the family. And I think we, as professionals, perhaps don't give adopters and foster carers sufficient tools to manage that. And so all of those things jumbled up together makes me really want to give adopters and foster carers an opportunity to learn from my experience and to have some tools to sort of put in great groundwork with your children and build really strong relationships with them. And that's, I guess, one of the reasons why I'm involved in it, and also why I want to and am developing and bringing to you a week of activities, of play activities, which I hope you're really going to get involved in. What we're doing is 6 days of play activities and music, dance for adopters and foster carers and their child aged 2 to 8 years old. And that's on the 26th of July to the 31st of July. And all the first 5 sessions will be at 11:30. So on Monday, the 26th of July, we have Julia Kowaleski, who is a music therapist from Canada. It's a very international group. And she's going to be doing a session using things that you'll have around the house to produce some music and some rhythms, and I'm really looking forward to that. Then we have Melanie Hibbert, who is some people who might have seen the live that she did a month or two ago. and she is going to do relaxation and building confidence with your child and for your child. And all of these sessions will be with the adult and the child in mind. On the 28th, I'm going to do an art session. So uh, it'll be a session to just use things that you've got in the house, but hopefully bring out your creative side, and certainly mine. On the 29th of July, we've got a dance session, which the instructor's to be confirmed. So I'll let you know about that, but that's what we're hoping to do. And on Friday the 30th, Becky Shuttleworth, the UK-based yoga practitioner who works and does sessions for children and adults, is going to do a half an hour session for us. And on the 31st, on the Saturday, this session is at 1 o'clock. Keely Craw, who you'll know very well, is going to do a structured structured play session with us. So all of these sessions will be about half an hour, because we don't want to overdo um, the attention span of your child. And I really hope that you're going to join us. It'll be hosted within the group and via Zoom. So all the joining information will be in the group in the next week or so. And I hope that you will need to sign up to confirm people are coming. So do get signed up, and I really hope that you'll enjoy it. And all of these sessions are 11:30 Greenwich Mean Time, and in the adverts I'll try and do the time difference so people know when it is if you're in the States. So really excited to have you join us, and if you've got any questions, do let me know, and I'll put a post in the group so that you've got the details, and keep reminding you. I know it's a little bit early, but wanted to let you know because I'm really excited about it, and really hope that you'll join us. So that's me, and that's what I wanted to share with you. And next week, Keely and I are going to be talking about the play group that we've been involved in. We've been running the relationships-based play group. So do look forward to that too. So take care, and I will speak to you soon.